Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're just going to do a slightly more advanced database program based on a dictionary, Python dictionary. So it's going to be a dictionary database. So before we start, we need to first import these modules into your program. Now you'll have to install the password input here. So you can do that through pip, you can import the OS, you can import the time, and then I want you to import this pandas here because we'll be using this pandas in the program. I'm just going to show you a short explanation on pandas. So pandas is a powerful open source library in Python designed for data manipulation and analysis. Okay, so we can create things like data frames in here. So we're going to be using that. Let's go back to the project. So let me walk you through it. So first of all, I'm going to create a path on my desktop. So the path on my desktop, this is Windows, is C users mark desktop. Your desktop path will be different from this, so you'll have to find your own unique desktop path. And then we go into OS, CHDR, change directory into that path. Then I'm going to create a password here. This is a variable which is going to store this password, admin123. Okay, and then next thing, I'm going to create a variable called database and assign it to a dictionary here. Right. Okay, so we go down first of all onto the login program, and I'm going to use the while true loop, and I've created a variable here called PW, which is short for password. And because we're using the password input module, we have to do it like this. It's going to be password input.password input, and then we've got prompt and enter our prompt. So the user will see enter password. Then we've got to enter a mask. Now the mask here is going to be asterisks. So when the user types in their password, they will just see asterisks. The password will be hidden. Okay, what we're going to do now, before we can get into the database, of course, we've got to log in using this password program. We're going to use the conditional called if password is equal to the password. So if what we entered here is equal to the password up here, admin123, it's going to take us down to the database program here, which will take us right into there. And of course, we're going to print a message to the user, access granted. Or else, if the password is wrong, we're just going to simply type access denied, try again. And because we're in the while loop, we'll go through to the login again. Right, once we get into the database program, again, we're going to use the while true loop. And we're going to print out a message here, welcome to the database. And then we're going to give the user some options. So the user has option 1, add info to the database. Option 2, view the database. Option 3, clear the database. Option 4, back up the database, and option 5, exit the database. So we use choice here and we assign it to input. So the user will type in their choice 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. So we're going onto the conditional to evaluate these. So if the choice is equal to 1, then the user will be prompted for their name. So they have to enter the name and they have to enter their age. And then the name and the age will be appended to the database. Else if the choice is equal to 2, so let's have a look. We're going on to the pandas program here. So we create df pd.dataframe, and we create columns, name and age. Okay, and then we can print out the data frame here. Else if the choice is equal to 3, then we print out clearing database because we're going to clear the database. We use time.sleep, which will pause it for 1 second, which will make it look like the program is working. Then we use the command database.clear, which will clear everything in the database. And then we print out the database, which will be empty, just to make sure that it's actually worked. Okay, so if the choice is equal to 4, we're going to back up the database. Again, we're going to use the time.sleep, and we're going to create a text file here, which is going to end up on the desktop. That's why we created the path above. So we use the W flag here. We've given it a name, database.backup.txt, so it's going to be a txt file, and we've used this W flag here, which is going to create the file, and we can write to it as well as file object. Now the file object is going to write the information from the database, and we have to use str here because we're dealing with a string. Okay, then we print, and we're going to use the f string here to format the string. Backup file created here, the path, so that will interpolate the path, which is my desktop. Else, if the choice is equal to 5, then we simply print by and we quit the program, so that's the end. Or else, if anybody inputs anything else into there, we'll just get an error message saying invalid input. Okay, let's run the program. Okay, let's make it a little bit bigger. Enter password. So if I just type in any old rubbish like that, hit enter, access denied, try again. Okay, let's type in the real password. Admin123, hit enter. There we go, so access is granted. So number one, I'm going to add some info here. So I'm just going to type in number one, Dave, enter name, age 67. Okay, welcome to the database. So I'm going to add another one, which is going to be Bill, 999, the really old codgers today. Okay, so welcome to the database. Let's have a look. I'm going to press 2 because I want to view the database. Okay, slight problem there, guys. I should have imported pandas as PD. Okay, that should remedy the problem. So let's go back over that. Okay, so let's enter password. Admin123. Okay, so add info. Dave, let's say 54. Okay, let's do another one. Bill, 57. Okay, another one. James, 100. Okay, so what we want to do now, I want to view the database. So I type in 2, hit enter, and there we go. It's created that pandas table for us. So we've got name and age. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to clear it. No, actually, number 4, I'll back it up first. Number 4, hit enter. Backing up database, backup files created on the desktop. Let's have a look. Okay, this one here. Okay, so there's the backup file. Okay, so no. There we go. Okay, so we've done the backup, so it's backed it up. So I'm going to do 3, which is going to be clear, clearing database. And there you go, the database is empty. And let's do the 5, which is going to be exit. Bye. And there you go, Bob's your uncle and Fanny is your auntie. Hope you enjoyed that. And remember, if you're not already subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the button below. And I will catch you guys in another video. Bye-bye.